Welcome.
And we are all the way back.
What's up?
Man, what is good, Brody? I am Baron J67.
I am xTJones. How you guys been? How you been, B?
Man, you know what, man? I've been pretty good. A little tired, you know, life catching up with me. But I need to just sleep properly.
Don't let it lap you.
Man. Hey, look here, people. Self-care is key. You see me over here looking like a damn raccoon. Raccoon, not coon.
You're stupid.
Self-care is seriously key. If you got to take time to yourself, if you feeling like your day's getting ahead of you, or you're feeling like you're drowning in your day or in your life, just don't be afraid to take that time off from your job. Don't be afraid to, you know, because money is always there to be made. You know, I know I'm making it sound overly simple, but seriously, please take care of yourselves.
Nope.
Like, just take that time, go to sleep.
If you're not healthy, how can you go to work?
Man, that's what I'm saying.
Shoot.
And do not kill yourself for a job that'll easily replace you. Because believe me, before you're in the dirt, they would already had your position up and interviewing for it.
Always think about this. The company has to live on.
Yeah.
The company has to live on.
People have to keep going. Mm-hmm. Disneyland's still running. Walt Disney been dead.
The company has to live on.
They don't even show his face no more.
Shoot,
people just think Disney is just Mickey Mouse.
I know, right? Oh yeah, that's Walt.
Yeah, like no, Walt Disney was a person.
His name is Walt.
He's a person.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, like no. But long story short, all jokes aside, please, folks,
take care of yourself.
Go sit outside, twinkle your toes in the grass. Take a day off from work. Lay in bed.
Yeah.
I
was outside with no socks today.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Man, you got it. You have to do those things because there's always money to be made. Mm-hmm. So that it can't. I'm not saying that money's not important, but it can't be all about that.
Can't be the all. Can't be the all.
So can't be. But okay. So off of that,
we got some good things to talk about today.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, so I was gonna say, you know, we want to talk about just like cartoons and what we used to watch coming up, you know, and I know I guess I am almost one of the older people. I was about to say I'm not that old, but
man, you're old head.
I'm almost an old head now.
You're old head.
Yeesh.
Old head.
But no, man, I'm just thinking about things that cartoons that I used to watch, and more so trying to keep it to Cartoon Network because we can go for days when you add in WB.
To be honest, Cartoon Network was like my main. I mean, we all grew up watching WB. We all grew up watching Animaniacs and all of them. But Cartoon Network was pretty much my favorite, like number one. Mm-hmm. We were sitting here talking about like the shows we used to watch growing up, and I can't believe there were so many gems. Like,
yeah,
I don't even know how many seasons there were in some of these shows because they were just so good. So we used to sit back I used to sit back and I remember okay, because Cartoon Network has Adult Swim as well.
True.
So growing up,
I remember Toonami
and Toonami, because Dragon Ball Z was on Toonami.
Yep.
But
I want to say Toonami was before Adult Swim.
I think it was.
I
think it was. But growing up, I never had like, you know how there's mature and rated up. I never had that growing up. You know, my mom and my grandmother and pretty much everyone in my family didn't really care about that. We would watch I mean, I can go for days on things on movies and stuff I've watched that I shouldn't have been watching at that age. And I don't know, it changed now because my daughter can't do that. Like we watched the PG-13, and if it's PG-13, she can't watch it. But we didn't have that growing up. So we used to watch.
Much better than me.
Who, you? Oh, me? You got to, man. Hey, listen,
my kid watch everything.
Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. I was watching Caillou with my daughter. And I didn't realize how much these shows make an impression on her, because this little boy in there whining like for stuff and like wailing the feet and all of that.
Yeah. And
literally the same day after watching that show, she started doing it. I got so pissed off. I said, you can't watch that show no more. She can't. And my wife agreed. Because you imagine getting mad at your daughter because of something she watched. Like, we want her to soak up all this information. She thinks that's right. She watching it. True. I said, heck no, man. So we started paying attention to stuff like that. But anyway, back on topic. We used to watch like Adult Swim and Toonami and all that stuff growing up. But Cartoon Network had so many gems. We were just running through them all. Man. And like even like Dexter. Dexter was probably like my favorite.
Dexter's Lab. Oh yeah.
Dexter's Laboratory was like my favorite show. And just to see that this show started in the year 1996 is mind blowing to me.
Why'd you have to say it? Why'd you have to say it like it was all old? Like, yeah, that is old. 1996.
1996. You were what? 5.
I was 5.
I was 6. I was 6, and I've probably seen every episode of Dexter's Laboratory.
Man, you know what? DD. Stupid sister.
On the Zenith TV. I don't even think they make those no more.
He said the Zenith.
The Zenith.
Well, let West Side Gun tell it. The 50-inch Zenith. But but nah, man. You know what? For me, Dexter's Lab was a mandatory watch. I'm trying to think in between that time frame. So, Powerpuff Girls. I watched the heck out of Powerpuff Girls. What were their names? Bubbles, Buttercup, and
Blossom. Was it Blossom?
Blossom. Yep. Buttercup was comedy, bro. She'd just be a goon. And then whenever Bubbles would get mad, she'd turn into like the oh man. And him, do you remember that creep?
Yeah, the
main bad guy.
Listen, he was scary.
The tranny devil dude.
Yeah,
bro. He was creepy. I remember getting nightmares about that dude. It's funny because they never really when they showed him as a character, they didn't really show him like he wasn't there like what was his name? Mojo Jojo.
Yeah, he wasn't like
he was like the main bad guy.
Yeah. And then when they would show him, I would let's see, what show that came out in 98.
Bro. Hey, wait a second. Wouldn't he always be in a bathtub?
Him? I don't know.
His name was him, wasn't it?
I think so. Hold on.
Hi, Powerpuff Girls. And then he would yell like this.
Yeah, my God.
Dude, that shit was creepy, bro. Like, there should have been mad warning labels all over that. That was nightmares for days.
Oh my God. They got a wiki on him.
Bro, I'm telling you, that dude was a level 10 creeper.
He was a speed demon.
Yes, and he wore high heels.
Yes. He wore high heel like boots. Mm-hmm. He had like a chin.
He looked like Santa Claus. He looked like Santa Claus did it with the devil.
With claws.
And then they baby popped out with crab arms.
Yeah, he has large lobster-like claws, pointed ears, black widow peak hair, lime green eyes, a hooked nose, and a long curled beard.
Bro, he's just creepy.
He has 3 long eyelashes on each eyelid, rosy pink cheeks, black lips, very often in a wide smile, a lady red jacket and skirt with pink tulle. Tool. Yeah, Tool at the collar and a hemline. He back under the belt with a bronze buckle. Oh, hell no. Like, even looking at the picture is scary.
Bro, he was terrible. And then his voice would oscillate. Like, he would go from super squeaky and, hi, guys.
They actually have, you can get the voice. They have the GIF voice.
Nope, I'm good. That thing was terrible. That was you better
not put on song requests.
Man, that stuff was terrible.
Oh man,
hi guys, Powerpuff Girls. And then the way they beat up Mojo Jojo was just dirty.
They destroyed.
But first, let's acknowledge the professor. What was this creep doing making little kids?
I don't know, dog.
Hey, we gotta.
Who the heck thinks about stuff like that at
me, man?
At 8 years old, you was thinking about that at 8?
Candy and dangerous chemicals, Chemical X. How you gonna have Candy and Chemical X in the same room?
Pour Candy and Chemical X, and all that in a bucket.
And then they popped out. Remember the noise?
Mm-hmm.
Like they was going Super Saiyan. Oh, remember the Rowdy Rough Boys?
Yeah.
I want to say that was the first. Because you've seen it in like all the old X-Men cartoons, but where you just see it like boys beating the snot out of girls. Like that was probably the first time I can remember, and not just like pow pow punch. Oh, you're down. No, they was beating the holy hell out of each other. Buildings. Remember they would do the rapid kicks.
Yeah,
like bro, the Rowdy Rough Boys was putting hands on the Powerpuff Girls. It was so bad. There was man. They were equal opportunists for real. There was a online game that was on like CartoonNetwork.com.
Yeah,
and you got to pick who you wanted, and you would drag the characters. It was like a bumper cars, except they were fighting, and they would pose like they're about to punch. And hey, I used to love those damn Cartoon Network online games.
I used to love them too, but they used to love destroying my computers.
Yeah.
Ask my mama, but hey, computer ain't working. My brother-in-law come over because y'all playing them damn games, them miniclips.com.
Oh, miniclips bonus. What was it? Bonus.com. And then what was the one with the tank? What was it? Underground.com?
Oh yeah, I think it was underground.com.
Those the stick figure games?
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
What was it? Zio? The XIL. That series was so dope. But back to the cartoons. My bad. Yeah. Okay, so Powerpuff Girls, and then moving on a little further, Ben 10 and Kids Next Door. Man,
it's funny. You want to know a year Kids Next Door came into play?
What?
2002.
That makes sense.
And then
makes sense.
But Ben 10 came in 2005. The original Ben 10.
That makes sense. Because believe me, I still watch cartoons now. So I was sure 2005 was freshman year of high school. 2005 was freshman year of high school. Yep. And I was watching me some Ben 10. Ben Tennyson.
But you know what I didn't like? Or you know what? Like now. Okay, so Teen Titans came out 2003.
Ooh.
And Teen Titans was dope. So I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, I'm trying to show my daughter, hey, look, they got Teen Titans on Hulu. I'm thinking it's this Teen Titans. It's not. It's this new Teen Titans Go. Came out since 2013. And it's okay. It's not like the Teen Titans we grew up watching.
If you watch it for what it is and stop comparing it to the original Teen Titans cartoon,
how can you?
It's a funny show. No. Look, I had to walk away and completely pull myself away from it because I was hating the show simply to hate it because it's not what I wanted it to be.
Of course.
And it's good, and when you actually realize that the last like season of Teen Titans was that whole it was a comic books, it was based on the comic series where how Slade came and took over, spoiler alert, and Planet Terra, and then Terra like acted like she forgot who everybody was and disappeared from the world, and Beast Boy was hurt. Like that's all like one of the main storylines from Teen Titans. I forgot what that comic book. It's actually one of the top 10 recommended comic books to read.
Okay,
that series from the show. I think the best part on Teen Titans though is when Robin went evil in order to save everybody.
Oh, he pulled a Batman.
Yes,
he pulled a
basically. He instead of working for Ra's al Ghul, he went and worked for Slade. Because I wonder if there was copyright issues because they never called. Oh no, because it was a kids' cartoon. They never called him Deathstroke.
I couldn't.
They couldn't because it was a kids' show. They always called him Slade. Oh, Slade.
Damn, son. Listen, it's just even sitting here thinking about it, it's kind of like, dang, really? Like, I'm trying to see how many seasons there was in that show.
What was it, like 4?
I don't know, but it says 63 episodes. Yeah, 63 episodes from 2003 to 2006. Yeah.
So it was 3 seasons.
So what was remember Batman Beyond? Was that on Cartoon Network?
Batman Beyond, any Batman was always WB.
Okay.
I don't remember them bringing it on during to Toonami or no.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, because Young Justice didn't even come on any Cartoon Network.
Okay.
Yeah, Young Justice always came on XD. Was it Disney XD? Or not Disney XD. What did Young Justice come on? Correct me in the comments, guys. Let me know where Young Justice and Batman Beyond and all that came on. I always thought it was W. I know.
Okay, so it's WB.
Yeah,
Batman.
That show was
Batman
amazing.
the animated series.
That show
Batman
was
Adventures. The Batman.
The Batman was cool. That was the reboot. The Batman, right?
Yeah, and then
that was pretty cool.
Batman or Justice League Unlimited, Justice League, all of that was under WB.
Okay.
And then Batman.
Young Justice is actually something you should watch too if you haven't watched it.
Young Justice. We had. I think at least it's safe to say we were spoiled. We got a gang of dope shows. I know we're just talking about Cartoon Network, but damn, we got some. Like if you go, even if we were supposed to break it out, we'd be here all day talking about cartoons that we like. Because I'm telling you, man, even Cow and Chicken was good, and Cow and Chicken was kind of like crazy.
It was a moderate Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, that's okay. That's the perfect way to put it. I was telling my wife that Ren and Stimpy was cool. She didn't like it.
I couldn't watch it, bro. I'd get sick. That and what was it? All Real Monsters. I'd get sick watching that shit too. It was just too gross for me.
All Real Monsters was Nick, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
that was Nickelodeon. Just like Ren and Stimpy.
Okay. Yeah. I think Nickelodeon pressed the envelope. Man, they
always did, and it was always gross, bro. Like most of their shows. Now that I think about it, it was always super over the top, unnecessarily slimy and nasty.
I'm gonna tell you the one thing I remember about Ren and Stimpy, why I used to watch it was because it was like the first time you could watch some shit that was like wasn't for you to watch, and like you couldn't get in trouble. It's a cartoon, and my parents, at least my adult people in my life, wasn't really paying attention to the shows and saying what are they talking about and asking me questions like that, like we do, like I know I do nowadays, but. Ren and Stimpy was like, it was like you get to watch it and they doing all this crazy stuff, ripping their faces off and
zooming in on their noses.
Yeah, and then seeing all of that stuff. It was like, we get to see that. Like
happy joy. Happy,
so we used to watch. Man, we were spoiled. Ed and Eddie was another one. Billy and Mandy was another one. Man, we got cartoon. We had cartoons for days, and I wish there was like some type of like a Netflix for cartoons. Is there something like that?
For those specific shows, no. But Netflix does a good job of bringing a lot of cartoons back.
Yeah.
You gotta dig, but they are there. Netflix does a really good job. Who else? And like, we haven't even touched on the anime that we grew up on. I mean, of course, the basic Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon, but you got to think Digimon was dope. Metabots, Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to love me some Metabots. What was the other one? Beyblade. Though, when did the original Beyblade? Because I want to say that was like early 2000s, but Beyblade was dope though. It got a little far-fetched and extreme for me, but the first like run of it was perfect. It was intense. They built a good story, but you know how just like even with Yu-Gi-Oh, it went way. They started driving cars.
Yeah. I think the original Beyblade was 2001. Okay, so the TV series 2001 through 2005.
Yep.
And then they did the Beyblade Metal Fusion, and then they had some like Bay Wheels. That's the one you're talking about. And yeah,
they even with Yu-Gi-Oh, they did there was a card thing.
Yeah.
What was it like Yu-Gi-Oh SD or something like that, or 5D?
I'm gonna tell you, I never really paid attention to Yu-Gi-Oh. I just remember always, I remember getting the Blue Eyes White Dragon cards and selling them.
Yep.
That's all I remember is getting the Blue Eyes White Dragon cards and then selling them suckers.
You remember those old school starter packs for Pokemon?
Yep. You remember
it would have like a Charizard or a Blastoise or a Venusaur on the cover.
I got all three. I remember this liquor store by my junior high. The guy would sell them because he had 2 arcade machines in his store. He had Street Fighters and he had Pac-Man. And I used to go in there. I used to ditch school. Sorry, Mama. And I used to ditch school all the time. I would hop the gate. We had a tall ass 15-foot chain link fence. I used to hop it every not every day, but every so often. Hop the fence, go over there, play Street Fighter, and he sold the Pokemon packs, the starter packs. And I remember I used to sell candy back then, and I used to take all my money and just buy the packs because I always wanted a Charizard, a Blastoise, and a Venusaur, and I got all 3. Was it worth it? No, because they weren't like holographics, and I don't have them anymore. So it was a waste of money, waste of time, waste of my education. Sorry.
In this back alley, bout to smoke. If police come, I'm a ghost. If my mom's call, I'ma go. I was born in 1994. Hard liquor, act tough. Smart niggas call bluffs. Big smiles, no cuffs. White voice like my name was Chip. Don't do it. I'm in this leather lazy boy looking so clueless. I skip class meetings, jury duty. I don't match, they judge like Judy. I live for trying to cuff fat booty. I used to cut lines just to be the first one to act stupid. The whole class waiting just to see what I'ma do. And as the clock tick tick, they sitting on my dick tip. I'm getting grilled like Big Kip. Career sunk like the Titanic. My phone cut off, shit, I might panic. But this hoodie sleeve got a nice fabric. Tryna settle down with a nice actress. She act like she like me, she act like she wifey, but she only ordering Chinese. I fuck her too fast, she use all these devices. I do not give a F word, always let the world know. Never got my first spring, I'm chasing it like Frodo. The TV for my bunghole, shirt on my fro ho. See me getting money, now they think they getting froyo. Keep them expectations low though. In the scraper bumper, tell me when to go though. Spanish superstar Miguel Cotto. Get a Latin Grammy and I'm on now. A-rap money like I'm Bron Browns. This is why I'm high like I'm Mims. Bunch of girly villains, boy you him. And that boy still in his Timbs. You a hater. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 Came back in with my white friends. They got black friends, so they wanna cop them black tents. If police pull us over, they talk the good one. If they see me make my neck snap like a hood bitch. Overweight, 6 guy practicing my singing. I'm the chubby R. Kelly on these tracks. I be pissing, I've been on the same shit since I heard Gone Fishing. Have a all-white party, play American Boy and repeat this. You some divas, I kept a secret. You too cool, you way beneath this, so you should leave, bitch. Catalina wine mixer jumping like pow, bitch. And they want the album, need the album right now, bitch. Keep them expectations low though. In the scraper bumper, tell me when to go though. Spanish superstar Miguel Cotto. Get a Latin Grammy and I'm on now. A-Rab money like I'm Ron Browse. This is why I'm hot like I'm Mills. Bunch of girly villains, boy, you him. And that boy still in his Timbs, you a hater. Hey, 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 running through the 6 with no hoes. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm trying to think. Game wise, you know what? I remember my cousins introducing me into. I know we're off topic again, but my cousins introducing me into PC gaming. Mm-hmm. I PC gamed majority before console gaming because my mom was always in school, so we always had a pretty up to date computer. Yeah, and I remember having to do dial up, but that's a whole nother story. But actually, this office is where. So we, I would play. I'd play RuneScape, Diablo. What else was it? What did I play?
I'm pretty sure you play Age.
Oh, Age of Empires, Civilization. I didn't even think about all of those. Command and Conquer.
I'm pretty sure you played Quake.
No, I didn't like Quake. It was too fast for me.
But you played it.
Yeah, I played it. Oh, yeah. Man, I played the hell out of it. But I didn't. Well, only reason I play is when I'd be at a cafe. When I want to say the place is called Dragon House. Mm-hmm. It was it was a PC cafe. You go in, you pay for so many hours, and everybody be in there gaming, LAN parties.
You know what's crazy about those like internet cafes is they're so like word of mouth. Like they're so like you don't see like advertising, no big billboard, no big side. They're so word of mouth. I was talking to this dude who was like, yeah, I go to the cafe all the time. This is up where I stay at. I go to the cafe all the time, and I was playing this guy, and they were playing the CS:GO. I think let's just say he was
Counter-Strike.
CS:GO.
Oh yeah,
man! I said, when did you do this? He was like, oh yeah, this was last week. I said, there's one up here. He said, yeah. I said, oh. I was like, they don't advertise it. They don't advertise it on nothing. He was like, it's an old man that runs it. I said, that's crazy. They still have those out here. I know in like South Korea and Thailand, they have them internet cafes down there, like everywhere.
Oh yeah,
they're everywhere. Yeah. Like
they.
The one guy did it. He did a documentary on one, like a small documentary on one, and he said that it's like $15 a month to have access to their internet cafes, and it's like supported by NVIDIA and all this crazy. I'm like, dang man, I'm in the wrong spot.
Man, I'm telling you, like it just that whole culture of being online or being in a LAN party, just being around each other. It was real cool, and it was fun, like arcades. And they're still around. I'm talking like they're dead. Mm-hmm. They're not dead. They're just not as prevalent. Like I remember, I couldn't wait to go do laundry at the laundromat because they had a Marvel Superheroes. Yeah, Marvel Superheroes machine, and then they also had a what was that damn company called? Not Namco. Was it Namco? that would have like Way of the Samurai, or it would have like Bust a Move, Samurai Showdown, that soccer game, First Strike, and then it would have like 4 or 5 games. And you'd be able to rotate through them. Yeah. Okay. Oh, bro, it was. Oh man, I used to love it, dude. Just drop mad quarters in there and have a good time, man. Yeah, couldn't tell me nothing.
Hey man, that's how it go. I wish those were like this is the time and the era for those to be on every corner. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about where everything is at. I was just reading an article on how and The Score. This YouTube channel, they're called The Score. They do such a great job breaking down like historic gaming moments in esports, outside of esports, different major characters, or not even characters, different people, real people that have been influential in their respective esport title, stuff like that. So
like I watched boy who was the best Street Fighter player in the world.
Yeah, not just
I forgot his name. I call him Master. And then he retired after his big tournament.
Was it Moment? I forget. Moment 37.
Was that?
I think that's the person you're talking about.
I forgot the guy's name.
Daigo. Yeah, man. Moment 37. The superhero Ken versus Chun-Li, where he parried Chun-Li's Ultra, and he parried every attack on the Ultra. You should go watch those videos where people are talking.
No, I'm not even talking about that one. I'm talking about the original Street Fighter.
I think that was him. Isn't it Daigo?
Was it still Daigo? Did he come out of retirement?
No, I think Daigo still plays.
Nah, no, that's not him then. I forgot the guy's name. He on the original Street Fighter, but that's beside the point. But yeah,
I gotta look that up because I've always known Daigo as to be the best Street Fighter player ever.
No, there was a guy who won the first world tournament, and it was in San Francisco.
Was it Evo? No, I don't think Evo.
No. This is back like power. This is a long time ago. And I want to say it was before we were born, or we were little kids.
Damn.
And yeah, and old boy won the first big tournament in San Francisco, and then basically disappeared off the face of the earth, and he became a myth. And they found him again. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm just a dad. I don't play anymore." He even talked about how he hit a point of he hit that point of it just turned into I was always winning. Okay, let's go to a tournament. Oh, I won. And he just...
This sounds like the Smash guy. I forget the dude's name.
Oh, did he just retire, just walked away from it?
He just walked. He was on top of the world, left, came back. It was a struggle to get on back, and it's still a struggle to get back on top. But it's I think we'll save that conversation for another day. But, damn, I forget what I was talking about.
We're talking about cartoons, and then somehow we got to Street Fighter.
We got to Street Fighter. All right, well, we're just going to go to the next topic.
The Street Fighter cartoon movies were good.
You heard their remake?
Anime.
You heard they're doing them again? They're bringing them back? Yeah, they're bringing back a series. It's going to be a series.
Ooh, speaking on video games, let's keep video games and TV shows. What video game that's out right now and that's current would you want to see made into a TV show?
Video game. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna save that one for last because that's gonna bring us into our next topic. I think the story of Destiny.
Okay.
Destiny's storyline can easily be, and because they're so all the stories are so they're written very they're very detailed, and it's so much going on. There's so many different main characters that they can give a story on, and give not even like a little mini movie on this person, where they came from, how they came to be a guardian, how they make it to where they're at now. I think that I've always said Metal Gear Solid, like an actual anime for Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah,
Metal Gear Solid anime would be massive. In my opinion,
so crucial.
That'd be massive. Like I just always keep like growing up playing these video games. The one thing that always hurt me was when I beat the game. That was it. I had to wait for the next one.
Ended. Yep.
But if they would, now that I'm older and I think about it, so much stuff has been shoved down our throat. I'm kind of happy that I was only experiencing it in the game. You see what I'm saying? But
no, I got you.
I think, yeah, man. I think Metal Gear will probably be my number one. Metal Gear Solid.
That is a good one.
Yeah, as an anime though. Metal Gear Solid as an anime would be dope as shit, if you ask me.
That would be crucial. It would have to be a gritty one.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be badass. I could see it drawn by the same people who did like Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo.
Oh, see, that'd be dope too.
Yeah.
What about you? What game?
What game? You named some really solid ones. What was on my mind? Well, they kind of did it with Final Fantasy, leading up to the most recent game. They did make a mini series before the game release.
Yeah.
So they kind of did that, but that world could be expanded on, and you can even take somebody who was part of the King's Guard, and the Kingsglaive, and run with that. That would have been dope. Even though For Honor the game didn't pan out like it should have, didn't last like it should have, I think that world would made a good show.
Really?
You would have had to pick somebody as a third party or fourth party and not be a part of any clan, but kind of just interacted in that world. I think that would be pretty dope. What else? I think Fallout. I think if you took Fallout New Vegas,
Fallout would be a dope movie.
Yeah,
that'd be
take that back. I feel bad and I'm disrespecting. They're this group. They I want to say they're called Nuka Shorts or something like that. They made a whole series.
Oh, really?
And they're live action. Like, because you know the whole thing, the whole story behind the vaults is each vault was a different experiment. Like, there was a vault where they put one man and like a bunch of women, and then there was one vault where they put a bunch of men and one woman. Like, every vault was a different experience. Well, in this show on YouTube, I wish I knew the name off top. This guy, this was a vault full of fat people. And like, they gave them so many supplies. They overstuffed them with all the food and junk and whatever they could need. And he ended up being the runt of the pack, but he's still a big dude. And he's out in the wasteland, and they run into like a NCR, not an NCR. They run into a ranger. They run into a ghoul who hangs out with them. And they go on like this dope ass adventure looking for bottle caps, and it's actually like it's worth watching on YouTube.
Really,
it's really, yeah, it's dope. I can't believe I forgot about that. But all in all, so to see that low budget, or not high budget TV show on YouTube made, I can only imagine if they put some real money behind it and made it animation, or even made it just, that would be a dope show. Bro,
I'm gonna tell you something. Speaking on that, this is why I always say, like, if I had ultimate, like if I had just all the money in the world to do what I wanted to do, I would have made like series. It's like different series on different games. Like, it'll be from this game, but it'll be like a made up character. Like, not the main character of that game, but like a made up character that somehow was influenced by the main character to do it. Like, to be honest, Destiny is the most recent one I thought about. Like, can you imagine, like, you doing a story, like they actually do like a show, like a little animated, show on YouTube, like it's like a webisode type deal on some of these events that happen in Destiny. And not even that, let's take it back. Resident Evil 5 or Was it 5 or yeah? It was 5. The chick in the movie I was like, yo, imagine if you had like a little cartoon or a little webisode, same Resident type Evil, of graphics.
That'd be a great TV show.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a movie now. The movie ain't all that, but
the movie wasn't. Once again, I do my best to pull myself away from it, and I try to just enjoy it for what it is. And it's not too bad, but compared to what the story really could be, and they could have did better.
To me, it was far fetched that they wouldn't have stuck to the game.
I think they committed. They stuck to something and they ran with it.
Yeah,
it was like, we're gonna mess up full speed.
Yeah, they must have shot. Wait for the stars, and they didn't hit that damn thing. I said that because I love Resident Evil. And I just could not get with the fact that they.
I love watching people play it. I've never been one to play it.
The old ones, yes. The new ones, you should. 6 was pretty good. 6 was pretty good, and I think there was one after that was pretty good.
Too much of a scary cat, man.
They're not. See, 5 ain't even all that scary.
Well, no, because you got the roundhouse kick. Zombies.
Yeah, 5, 6. Fun. I think 5, 6, and 7. I think it was 7.
No, 7 is scary, bro. That's Biohazard.
No, I know there was another one with Wesker's son. Is that 6?
That was 6. Remember, with all the different characters, they were all across the country.
Okay, because you got to play as Chris.
Everybody.
You got to play as Wesker's son.
Valentine. You got to play as. You got to play as everybody. It's funny, for me never really playing the games, I know the stories because that's how interesting they are.
So that was Resident Evil 6. His name was Jake Mueller. But in 5 was dope. I'm going to tell you the best part in 5. The best part in 5, and this is spoilers for anybody who ain't played it. I mean, the game been out on forever. The best part in 5 was when you, I think it was like you think you're about to catch Wesker. And y'all run into like this. It was, I forget. I just remember like a castle type environment. And you see my wife.
That was funny. That was funny.
We're recording, Mama. We're almost done. What? Okay, I'll be down there soon. Wesker's son, or no, I'm sorry. So we're in the castle. Her head just popped, and I see it on the screen. Like, all right. So Resident Evil 5. You and the I forget the chick's name. I feel so bad forgetting her name because she would have made a dope like her own thing. But you go to save your partner Jill, and you think like, oh yeah, I gotta go get Jill. And you're in like this castle, right? So the castle has like a upstairs, a downstairs, and they all at some point can like meet with each other, and you can like jump down back to the middle. And you go in there, and she's laying on the floor, and you go to like help her, but she's working for Wesker. She's like, her mind is taking over.
I remember that.
And you literally run it like on hard. Beating that shit on hard was the most difficult thing. I thought it was the most difficult thing on earth until I tried.
Until Dark Souls.
I haven't even played Dark Souls. You were the one that you were the one that told me if I really want the challenge, go ahead and play Dark Souls. And you was like, okay, man.
You know, let me tell you what Dark Souls has done for me. Dark Souls, that would be a dope TV show too. Dark Souls taught me that as long as the game is fair, it's good. Because the game was hard, but it was fair. There was very few moments where I felt like, no, that's stupid. There's no way I should have got hit. Like it felt very fair. But man, when I tell you everything packed a punch, that game it was brutal. It was brutal any way possible. Like just brutal. I think I enjoyed which one did I enjoy the most? I had a lot of. I think I played Dark Souls. I played Dark Souls 2 a lot. And then I
got 3 on PC, so I should play it.
Oh yeah, it's worth it, man. It's worth the play. It's definitely it'll force you to think and be patient. Mm-hmm. And that's usually, and when you're used to button mashing, you'll probably do better than I did because you played a lot of fighters and you're patient enough to learn the combos. Me, I'll just button mash my way to the top.
Hey man, that's a Twitter post.
I'll just keep it real, man. I just button mash my way to the top, piss people off along the way. He just kept doing the same move over and over again, over and over. He kept jumping, kicking, and dropping and leg sweeping
as a child,
over and over.
As a child and as a dedicated gamer to specific games, that pisses me off.
Oh, I know it does.
It pisses me off, and the only reason why it makes me so upset is because you ever was good at something and you you think you the shit compared to people around you. You ain't never been when you're the shit to something where I'm talking about sports to like your little brothers, things like that. Like let's use that as an analogy. I have 2 little brothers, and I used to beat their ass at basketball every day. Like there was no winning, no nothing. Like they couldn't do nothing.
No sympathy, no freebies.
I'm blocking everything. I do that to my daughter now, and when they would get like a lucky shot off on me, it was like, okay, all right, now I'm 10 times serious. But if they win, no, run it back. No man, run it back, run it back. And I'm not even playing to have fun anymore. I'm playing because I'm pissed off.
And let me tell you guys, he's really using this as an analogy for the time that I destroyed him in Street Fighter 4.
Destroyed my ass. He beat me. You beat me in Street Fighter 4 off some lucky shit. I don't even remember who you were using.
It doesn't matter.
Sitting over there just doing this to the controller.
I just know he took that L. He was pissed, and I walked away from the game.
This is how he was playing.
I haven't played since. So I don't need to. He knows. Yeah, he knows what's up.
He beat me the one time, and then it was like, that's when I realized that is very. You can't be like that. Like if somebody beat you, they beat you. Because you know how upset I get.
Yeah, he was hot.
Yeah, I be boiling red, boiling point.
He probably didn't play his game for at least 3 days. Look.
I'm gonna tell you,
and it's funny because I probably lost like 30 times, but it didn't matter.
No, it was more than 30
because all that mattered was
don't shortcut your guy. Don't shortcut me, dog.
It was that one victory.
Yeah,
that's all that matters. All the wins don't mean nothing though. It don't mean nothing.
There's a saying that goes, even a blind squirrel can find a nut.
In this back alley, bout to smoke. If police come, I'm a ghost. If my mom's call, I'ma go. I was born in 1994. Hard liquor, act tough. Smart niggas call bluffs. Big smiles, no cuffs. White voice like my name was Chip. Don't do it. I'm in this leather lazy boy looking so clueless. I skip class meetings, jury duty. I don't match, they judge like Judy. I live for trying to cuff fat booty. I used to cut lines just to be the first one to act stupid. The whole class waiting just to see what I'ma do. And as the clock tick tick, they sitting on my dick tip. I'm getting grilled like Big Kip. Career sunk like the Titanic. My phone cut off, shit, I might panic. But this hoodie sleeve got a nice fabric. Tryna settle down with a nice actress. She act like she like me, she act like she wifey, but she only ordering Chinese. I fuck her too fast, she use all these devices. I do not give a F word, always let the world know. Never got my first ring, I'm chasing it like Frodo. TP for my bung ho, shirt on my fro ho. See me getting money, now they think they getting froyo. Keep them expectations low though. In the scraper bumper, tell me when to go though. Spanish superstar Miguel Cotto. Get a Latin Grammy and I'm on now. A-rap money like I'm Bron Browns. This is why I'm high like I'm Mims. Bunch of girly villains, boy you him. And that boy still in his Timbs. You a hater. Hey. Came back in with my white friends. They got black friends, so they wanna cop them black tents. If police pull us over, they talk the good one. If they see me make my neck snap like a hood bitch. Overweight, 6 guy practicing my singing. I'm the chubby R. Kelly on these tracks. I be pissing, I've been on the same shit since I heard Gone Fishing. Have a all-white party, play American Boy and repeat this. You some divas, I kept a secret. You too cool, you way beneath this, so you should leave, bitch. Catalina wine mixer jumping like pow, bitch. And they want the album, need the album right now, bitch. Keep them expectations low though. In the scraper bumper, tell me when to go though. Spanish superstar Miguel Cotto. Get a Latin Grammy and I'm on now. A-Rab money like I'm Ron Browse. This is why I'm hot like a Mills. Bunch of girly villains, boy, you him. And that boy still in his Timbs, you a hater. Hey, 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 running through the 6 with no hoes. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, man. Well, that nut was a good one.
Pause, man. But I figured, what's the next topic? I think we killed that one. That one was murder.
Yeah, we beat that one to the ground. We wanted to talk about being a henchman, and which that would be a dope ass show too, because you see how they did Gotham, and how it's from the perspective of Jim Gordon. Can you imagine just even a video game? That'd be dope too. Just the life of a henchman. You're not a superhero. You're not a supervillain. You work for a supervillain.
Yeah.
And you get to pick which path you want to go down. And you just like Grand Theft Auto style, robbing banks, avoiding getting punched out by Superman and stuff like that. Like, could you imagine? That'd be dope. Maybe I'm just like...
I mean, I would love to see do they have a villain superhero? I mean, is a villain movie?
Do they have a villains video game? Yeah. It's called DC. What was it? DC Superheroes. You get to be either a villain or a good guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but that was like that.
It's still, the game's still up. It's still a huge game.
I know.
People play the hell out of it. I had a guy who was built like the Hulk, but it was
remember we used to play that all the time.
Yeah, we used to play. Remember Red Mayhem?
Huh?
Do you remember that dude, Red Mayhem?
Red Mayhem?
The dude who would destroy us.
I don't remember that.
Bro, he came in like the tornado, like Red Tornado. His name was Red Mayhem, and he would come through the server wrecking people. And it was so funny because it takes Anthony, my cousin, to tell you, he would come through and do work and then disappear. And then as soon as you spawn up and get back to that area, he'd be out there waiting for you like Batman and catch you lurking and destroy you.
Oh, man.
But the whole point of being a henchman, like, okay, any universe, what supervillain would you prefer to be a henchman for?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why this is hard for me.
It is very hard
because I'm trying to think of a villain that cares about his people.
None of them do. And
I'm gonna tell you the closest one that comes to mind is Magneto.
But Magneto's henchmen are super villains.
Okay, but they work for Magneto. You hear me out though. Magneto
you just pulled the whole "I wish for more wishes" shit. No.
I ain't trying to die. Think about all the henchmen in the world.
Magneto,
they all died.
He had mutants. That's why the show would be so great, because it'd be about you surviving, working your way up, getting. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a realistic answer.
So you let me ask you a question. You don't want me to pick somebody that's where I have a superpower?
Yeah, because you're just a henchman.
I can't. You ever see the X-Men: The Last Stand? They was all henchmen. They all died.
They all were mutants.
So, but they were henchmen.
Mutants.
They did the grunt work.
Bruh, all right.
So you want me to work for like Two-Face and get destroyed by Batman?
Yes.
Okay, so at this point, it's which one you think you gonna either survive or take the less pain?
Yes, that's the point. Yes, that's exactly it.
All right.
And so let me help you out. Let me start.
Okay, I got my answer since we changed the question.
Okay, so for me, it would be between Black Mask and the Riddler.
Okay.
Now the Riddler really didn't have, from what I remember, he didn't have too many henchmen. But Black Mask, he always had henchmen, but they always looked like they were living plush.
Yeah.
And he.
Okay, so we about to pick. I'm gonna pick 2-2 then.
Okay.
All right, so mine is Lex Luthor because I know he got money, and he's smart, and I feel like my health
powers. You make me sick.
What?
He liable to give you superpowers.
Okay, either that, but also my health benefits. I know for a fact because he got a company. I'm gonna get that. Like I'm gonna get that. I'm a paid employee. Like I got 401k, all that. So I know that for a fact. I don't think. Black Mask had it.
Well, Black Mask. Remember, he was rich too. He came from a rich family.
Yeah. So Black Mask may have. That's why I said I'm gonna pick Lex Luthor based off the same ideas. Because I mean, I'm just saying. I don't think Bane got a LLC or.
I don't want to work. I couldn't work for like Bane or
the Joker. I definitely couldn't work for the Joker.
Oh, now let's talk about ones we would avoid at all costs.
Joker.
Next, the Joker. Could you imagine, bro? This Joker. Dude don't.
Why he the only one that got to survive? Why I can't survive?
Man,
them is the questions I gotta ask,
bro. I would want to work for Ra's al Ghul, bro. I would want to be part of the Demon's Head.
That's like joining the Illuminati.
Yeah, but you a badass ninja though.
Yeah, you know what?
Get all that super training.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense because you get something from it. Like
it's like
you move up in the ranks based off of what you get for. I think they be selling henchmen short. Like henchmen really, like you telling me out of all these people, you ain't got somebody that has proven to be top tier. Like I can take on any of these other superheroes. Like how many times y'all gonna train me? Like what is y'all training program like? Y'all only training some specific people to be the top guy. Let me be the top guy.
Like I love the way they use Victor Zsasz on Gotham. He's a badass on that show. He of course can be a main villain in his own right, but him working for who does he work for in the show? Penguin? Yeah, he works for Penguin. Man, he's beastie.
Ooh, what about Gorilla Grodd?
Nah, man, because it probably stink.
But he a king though.
Yeah, but
he a king and he's smart.
Yeah, but I bet you all they have is like banana smoothies. Like that lifestyle. Nah, you sleeping in huts. Like I don't want to be
I'm
Tarzan.
talking about. Okay, but ain't nobody going out to the. Haven't you ever noticed that when villains and superheroes go out to the desert, they going for one or the jungle or Mars, Moon, different universes. They go out for something specific. You think where he live at, there's something specific that they looking for?
Remember, Grodd got sent to the jungle planet, like the Earth version,
and he became king. So I'm trying to. You on the planet, dog? He own the whole. He on the whole planet.
Nah, that's.
You know, Killer Croc. Do Killer Croc got henchmen? I don't think Killer. I think he is a henchman.
No. He is like the ultimate henchman.
Yeah, he like.
Remember the joke in the comic book, and he was like, "Man, every time it always ends up being a suit.
Why I always got to be in the suit?
It'll be a suit." I'm trying to think who else I'd want to work for or wouldn't want to work for. So for sure, Gorilla.
I'm not working for Scarecrow.
Joker. Nah, he a weirdo too.
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze. I like it cold. I I don't like the freeze.
I could mess with Mr. Freeze.
Nope.
I'm a big dude, man. I sweat over anything. So,
yeah, but he built for that. He built he built for snow and ice.
and then you gotta think though, like at least you know Batman ain't gonna kill you.
But see,
gonna whoop that ass though.
Yeah, Ra's al Ghul though, they got healing remedies, so you almost got like infinite healthcare, dog. Like that's like infinite.
But you got to think they probably ain't got Xbox or nothing like that. Like
yeah, but you trying to be a ninja? What you want to be a ninja? You can't have your cake and eat the. You can't have both. You can't have ice cream and cake.
I could just go steal like a Game Boy or something. But look, I'm telling you,
I can't believe you just said that. They ain't got Xbox, but you trying to be an ultimate ninja. Which one you want? You can be ultimate ninja in Ninja Gaiden, or you can be an ultimate ninja in real life. Which one you want? Pick and choose.
I really have to answer.
Ultimate ninja.
Why can't I be a mediocre ninja?
Can I balance it out?
Yeah, like can we be in the middle? Can we? Is there like somewhere in the middle? But all in all, I think you would get the most training and whatnot and skill working for Ra's al Ghul. You would be a pretty badass ninja.
I mean, you could work for Ra's al Ghul and then leave, like Batman did.
Yeah, that is true.
You could just take your knowledge. I'm gonna take my talents to Cleveland.
You stupid. Look, put on the hat.
And shake, drop my robes, my green robes on the ground.
Man.
Oh man.
Dang. Hey, you remember what were the guys that worked for Splinter? What were they called? The Foot? Yeah, they were called the Foot, weren't they?
Was it?
For Master Splinter?
Let me see.
Yeah. The Foot. Look like worms with arms.
Was it called the Foot?
I want to say they were called the Foot.
Huh.
What were they called?
I'm trying to see.
I said Master Splinter. Shredder. My bad.
And it's funny. That's what I wrote.
Yeah, my bad. It was Shredder. I want to say it was Shredder in the Foot.
Let me see. Foot Clan.
Because the Foot Clan. Yeah.
The Foot Clan.
The Foot Clan. Like y'all stank.
Could you work for Shredder?
No.
I think he two hands on. Like literally.
And we call it the Foot, bro. Like give me a cooler name. I gotta feel good about what I'm doing.
Hey, think about it.
It's either the Demon's Head. It's either the Demon's Head or the Foot Clan.
Hey, where you from?
Foot Clan.
Foot Clan.
Foot.
You gonna get your ass out of here.
Oh, foot powder, my only weakness.
The Foot. I'm crying over here.
Gold Bond.
You know, I could be a hit. Okay, so do we gotta be humans? What can I be a robot if I want it?
Yes, you can go be a Decepticon.
How you know I take it?
Right, you can go be a Decepticon.
How you know?
You're always looking for superpowers, and you always looking.
Hey, listen, man. If I'm gonna sell my life to you, I gotta get something. I
gotta get some perks.
You gotta teach me something.
But Megatron gonna mess around and turn you into a pistol.
Touch me and I become his handgun. Shit, I jam until he throw me away.
Oh my God.
Somebody scam me phone. I need to be on the phone or something.
Oh my God. This one said, do I have to be human? Can I be a robot?
Just saying. I'm just saying. I'd be a Decepticon.
This fool first gonna say, I'll go work for Magneto. Like, you can't have your own comic book working for Magneto.
I'm just saying, man. Like, you gotta.
Every character in that movie on The Last Stand is a major comic book character.
But not the guy that was throwing tree barks out his hand.
He wasn't throwing tree bark. He was throwing bone. He's a major character.
Them was trees. He was throwing trees.
I want to say he was even a Teen Titan at one point.
A Teen Titan? How?
No, not a Teen Titan. My bad. Was he a new Avenger? I forgot that dude's name. He brings bones out of his body, like on his forearms.
Yeah, but he was. That's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. Wasn't that what he was doing?
I really want to see a whole film reel of them making the sounds, because they don't record anything live. Mm-hmm. They just film the action and they go behind the booth and make add
all that stuff in there.
So they showed a clip of
I could do that.
Hugh Jackman doing Wolverine. Bro, that's what. Okay, rolling this over. We're getting in the last minute, so rolling this over into music. I think watching people make ad libs is the funniest thing on earth, and I'm happy I got my headset because I can mimic it right now. Uh-huh. So. Because of course you don't hear nothing. They got it in their ear.
Yeah. And
you just sitting there watching them.
Yeah, I'm the engineer looking up.
Yeah. Okay. Bro.
He said, black.
When I realized, like, and then I go listen to people like Young Thug, and then I go listen to like anybody with funny ad libs. What was his name? OT Genesis.
Yeah, OT.
Who else?
OG
Mako. Like, when I listen to these guys, or even, can you imagine Waka Flocka making his ad libs?
Flocka.
And it's all quiet, and you just hear somebody else.
Hey, yo, why he screaming, dog?
Hey, man. Hey, like, everything okay in here? Oh, ad libs.
I would have to do ad libs with nobody in the room. Hey, just push play and close the door on your way out.
And they be feeling it. Just be up in there like,
nah. Imagine, but you know what? Imagine like East Coast rappers like Jada, like Styles, like the whole like when imagine when they would rap, because when they were rapping they would say certain parts over, yeah, and they would be like, yeah, drop the bomb, yeah, bomb. It'd be stuff like that they would say the words over. So that's why I was kind of like, damn, like that's kind of really sitting here thinking about it. Could you imagine like being in the room watching somebody make this random ass noise and you don't hear exactly what they talking about?
No, you know what was funny? They showed clips from The Flash, Supergirl, and Arrow without the special effects. And it was comedy, bro. You just see the dude, because of course we know it's not real.
Yeah.
Like, we know that, but to see it without the TV or movie magic, they look real dumb. They're like, okay, jump now, and they jump, they land, make it look like they had a hard fall. Or when Barry Allen's sitting there moving his arms like a tornado, he's really just waving his arms, and they add the mechanics to it. Like, it's the little stuff that's funny as hell for me.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. I'm just saying. Ooh. How about?
Who you gonna work for? You was gonna say Frieza.
I was about to say Frieza. I was thinking Frieza, but then
I knew you was gonna say.
I was
Frieza,
thinking her, but
so
then
you could be a guy.
I was thinking him. I was thinking Frieza. But then in my back of my mind, I started thinking, I'm like, damn, man. Like I joined.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say I wish for more wishes.
I'm
gonna use my last wish.
I go ahead. Hey, listen, man. You didn't specify on nothing when we started this conversation. We did pre-production work, and you ain't say nothing. So I'm just trying to. I'm trying to win.
Everything to get superpowers. You want to
don't you want superpowers?
He's trying to go Ultra Instinct as a henchman.
Don't you want superpowers? Don't you want?
Yeah,
superpowers?
but I don't think a henchman should be able to go Ultra Instinct.
Why not? Why the hell not? See, this is why you got the mentality of a writer. I'm just saying, if I'm supposed to be fighting your ass and you go Ultra Instinct, what makes me not be able to go Ultra Instinct? Why the hell am I fight you? He gold. I ain't fighting him. He gold. I can't go gold.
Got your tail.
I'm just saying he gold. If he going gold, and we all know he kicking our asses up, down, and sideways, why would I want to fight him? I don't even want to be a henchman after that. Like, think about that. You got.
I don't know if I'd want to be the first Black Saiyan, because if Frieza called me a monkey, like,
he rip him in half. You got to rip him in half.
Yeah, like, I don't know how I'd be able to take.
You
that.
felt that monkey when he said that. I was taken back. I was like, especially since I started watching them over, and and when he was getting destroyed by Goku, and he was like, "You're just a monkey," and he powered up. I was like, "Oh no!"
Like, hey man,
oh no!
Like, stop the spirit bomb midway. Like, hey, we ain't got to do all that.
Listen, this is my whole point to being a henchman, and even thinking about where I'm going to put my resume in at to be a henchman.
Got you.
If you want me to be your henchman, and I got to fight the likes of Goku, the likes of
Superman,
Wolverine, Superman, even Batman is Batman. I gotta have some type of hope. Like, you can't just throw me in the fire to slow him down. It don't work.
Like, keep covered. What?
Keep covered.
What?
He just picked the car up. He just threw the car.
Sir, he's throwing the Empire State Building at us. What am I supposed to cover?
He just got kicked through a rock. What do you mean slow him down? See, this is why I need some type of hope. So if I had some type of like hope that, hey, like, yo, hey, you gonna get this power here. You gonna be able, at least you gonna be able to get kicked through a rock. You can survive, get kicked through a rock.
Come on! I knew who you was gonna pick.
I'm just saying, you want to be. Come on, think about it. Why you selling yourself short?
Because I'm trying to paint it as semi-realistic as possible. And
what? How can you say that? We're fighting Superman. We just talked about people that were fighting Superman. What do you mean? He's Superman. I want to be allergic to kryptonite. I want to be able to punch people in the face and create. I want to be able to jump the tallest building in the world. Come on, man. Give me some hope. I'm supposed to fight him. You want me to protect you from him. I'm the infantry. I'm first line of attack. Not even defense, of attack. Because we going to go. They come after we do something wrong. Okay, you want me to stand toe-to-toe.
Villain superpowers. Or villain henchmen where I got powers. I wouldn't mind working for Fuhrer Bradley in Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
I wonder what my alchemy ability would be. I wouldn't mind working for the Akutsuki, the Akatsuki in Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be dope. I couldn't work for Frieza because he called me a monkey, and I'm gonna just go ahead and put a bomb in his pod. Who else could I work
Why would he call you a monkey though? Why you got to be a saint?
Because he called everybody else monkeys.
He called Goku and Frieza, or Goku and Vegeta.
He was calling his people's monkeys. Even King Vegeta, when he killed them all in Bardock,
because he called them all monkeys. Because he had a tail, he could become the gorilla.
If I'm gonna be a Saiyan, I'm gonna have a tail.
Yeah, but you don't have to be a Saiyan to be a henchman.
Well, if
they're not all Super Saiyans.
If I'm gonna be a henchman for Frieza, I'm gonna be a Saiyan. Why would I waste my time doing anything else?
I'm just saying you could choose.
Who else go Ultra Instinct?
You could choose.
Who else get blue hair?
So you want to be
blue hair?
Would you have worked for when Vegeta was evil? Would you have worked for Vegeta?
No, because he was a bully and he was strong.
He was
punching on people for no reason. At least Frieza, it was just words. Like, it's just like...
At Frieza, you just couldn't say... All you had to do is say yes, sir,
just
no,
wait
sir.
until he leaves and he snicker in his little pod and he float away.
Yeah.
But with Vegeta, he liable to flick you across your nose and break your jaw.
He destroyed Nappa for no reason. Nappa just wanted help.
Just because he's weak.
No, because he caught that elbow from Goku. Goku gave him that... Yeah! He was like,
that hairline, bro. I would make so much fun of him. Like,
I would roast the shit out of Vegeta.
Yeah, like, see, I couldn't... And then I'm too goofy. See, yeah, thank you. Why are you constantly banging on me, Vegeta? But look, so also I have to take into account how goofy I am. in like real serious moments, I wouldn't be able to handle it. Like,
you be the guy in the back laughing.
Like, bro, like, can you imagine? Think about it. Like, you the ninja in the ceiling, waiting to catch Bruce Wayne slipping. Like, and then you see Ray Shaw goes leg sweeping, and I'm just up there like.
Like, bro, you'd be the ninja that failed 1,000 times because you could.
Man, like, you can't send me on no covert missions. I'm
you
just there
you
at the
ninja
castle.
they call can't get right.
Can't get right. Like, oh, there you go. You couldn't even catch a koi fish. You laughing too damn hard.
You can't
like,
get right.
Oh man, I'm trying to think who else. I wouldn't want to be a Decepticon because I couldn't be a cool car because my size wouldn't make sense.
Why not? You could be anything. Just scan it.
No,
see,
but what? So am I gonna be a Hummer sized Corvette?
Just scan it.
Am I gonna be a Hummer sized Corvette? Where all the parts gonna come from?
The Hummer stretch.
So what? Why is that Corvette taking up 2.5 lanes?
It's a wide body van.
Why that Corvette got slide doors?
No, but
like, look.
See, that's the beauty of being a Decepticon. Like,
it's not. You see all the big Decepticons. They had to be big things, like a Tonka truck.
And Sinister. What? Or wait, what was the dude's name? The opposite to Green Lantern.
Oh, Sinestro.
Ooh, yeah, that's me right there, son. Ooh, give me my ring, B.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my color to blue.
The Sinestro Corpse.
Yeah,
that, even
I would. I think that's my number one now. All you gotta do is give me a ring, and I think about it. Oh,
see,
I'm gonna be dropping big gummy bears on
beat up by bounce houses. I'd be a terrible lantern. Like,
I'd be amazing. I'd beat you up with unexpected funny stuff. Like, I'd slam big gummy bears on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Ted would be like pop locking. I'm trying to think or I would have like Kenny jump out of nowhere and beat you up from South Park. Like, I would do really stupid stuff, and we are really over time.
Oh, we are. Hey, this was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Hey, well, folks, please hit the subscribe button, comment, really connect with us. And then make sure to subscribe to our individual channels.
Yes,
everything is Baron J67,
and mine is xTJones. Everything in the description. Excuse me. Everything is in the description below.
And then you can even support us on our Patreon page, because you guys know about the demonetization and all the suppression of videos and whatnot. And I know as much crap as we talk, we not gonna pop up. So you gotta come digging for us. Yeah. So please support our Patreon page and just really connect with us.
And tell us what villain villain would you want to be a henchman for?
Like, long story short, which villain you want to work for, or you wouldn't mind working for?
Oh, now we're gonna change it now.
What? Well, that's you the one who start picking Sinestro Corpse.
You was laughing at me.
I want to be.
You was laughing at me when
we already did 15 minutes talking about it. I'm Baron J67.
I'm xTJones.
Please subscribe, like, comment. Peace.
Peace out.
understand. I don't understand why every fucking person is so bad to each other so fucking often. It doesn't make sense to me. Judgment, control, all that, the whole spectrum. Like just what people we talking about?
eternity in an hour. It's almost impossible, of course, as all the patients say, to describe it. You can only say it isn't, it isn't, it isn't. Trying to tell people what it is. Well, of course, I don't know any of our friends here that have taken it but haven't said this one thing in common. I never knew anything like that in the whole of my life. I mean that there are the colors and the beauties, the design, the beautiful ways things appear. People themselves, some people that I thought of, appear fascinating, interesting, mysterious, wonderful. I never knew anything like that in the whole of my life. I mean that there are the colors and the beauties, the design, the beautiful ways things appear. People themselves, some people that I thought of, appear fascinating, interesting, mysterious, wonderful. Suddenly you notice that there aren't these separations. That we're not on a separate island shouting across to somebody else and trying to hear what they're saying and misunderstanding. You know, you use the word yourself, empathy. This thing flowing underneath. We're parts of a single continent. It meets underneath the water. The sober certainty of waking bliss.
fun.